All right, guys, so you have plantar fasciitis. How do you overcome that, or how do you deal with that, especially in our program with what's going on, okay? A lot of plantar fasciitis is going to depend on the degree at which you suffer. There are different levels of plantar fasciitis, all right, to where it can be managed, okay? Some levels of it is pretty bad to where it can't be managed, all right? But number one, all right, what you can do on your own at home, all right? So you have your fascia at the bottom of your feet, all right? It's a thick fibrous band of muscle fascia that you have on the bottom of your foot, all right? The easiest thing to do, just take off your shoe, all right? You can take off your sock and grab yourself either one, a rolling pin, or you can grab a golf ball, tennis ball. Either of those are fine. Everybody has time to do this, all right? Whether you're surfing Facebook or watching your TV show, you just want to roll out the bottom of your fascia and the bottom of your foot, all right? You're going to have inflammation within the muscle fascia of your foot, so it's important to kind of roll that fascia out over and over and over again, okay? And you can also provide some icing to it as well, but just that constant rolling of the muscle fascia is going to help over time, okay, and consistently. This is something you can do first thing in the morning for a minute or a couple minutes, and you can do in the evening as well for a couple minutes, okay? So that's how to deal with plantar fasciitis, right? You can also roll out the calves, which are the back of the legs, down towards the Achilles as well, with a roller, golf ball, tennis ball, lacrosse ball, rolling pin, something like that as well. Now, in the program, what if you have plantar fasciitis and you're just trying to modify it, okay? Any type of flexion, okay? Plantar flexion, dorsiflexion of the foot, so planting down, bringing up, all right? You have a tendency to aggravate that, all right? So what are some exercises that are going to potentially aggravate plantar fasciitis? One's going to be running, all right? Running is definitely something, if you're dealing with it, it's something you probably want to eliminate for a little while until you get it under control. So you can jump on the rower instead. Number two, like mountain climbers, okay? The jumping in and out, okay, with your foot is going to place it in flexion, plantar flexion all the time. It's going to aggravate the fascia, right? So how can you modify that? Use the slider discs. The slider discs with your feet on those are going to take out that jumping movement, and it's going to help improve the recovery of your plantar fasciitis. Number three, like burpee type movements where you're going down to the floor, kicking your legs back, and then driving through the balls of your feet to get back up. That's something, again, that can potentially aggravate the plantar fasciitis. So there's ways to modify that as well, all right? So jumping, running, any type of flexion, plantar flexion, whatever of the foot is going to aggravate it, right? So that's how you deal with plantar fasciitis. It's something that you have to be smart about, but you have to put in the time on your end at home to kind of overcome that injury that you're dealing with.